Hey Internet, this is Gunter with MiniMishaps Games, and today we're going to be painting a WizKids Displacer Beast. So this is the third Bristlecone Bunch painting, and it's the last one of this series. And essentially I'm a player in that D&D campaign, and I offered up the painting as a gift for each of the people in there. So this time we've got the Displacer Beast. The request was to make the Displacer Beast black, but I think that that's always a sort of a misnomer. So I'm going to do this purplish blue as the base coat, and then I'm going to paint thin layers of black over the top to kind of keep that extraplanar, otherworldly, creepy feel, even though he's gonna be a blueberry in the first round here as we're getting that done. So this is one of the last videos that I filmed in 2020, and it's also one of the last videos that is shot from this sideways angle. So moving forward, we've actually got that camera arm now over the painting space. So this and maybe one or two others are the last ones that have this sort of over my shoulder from the tripod feel. You'll get a lot better close-ups and views of the painting from the other camera angle. And in this camera angle, it's so hard for me to see what I'm doing. I have to just sort of trust and hope that I'm in the shot, whereas from above I can see the backside of the phone as it's recording, and that way I can keep track of make sure that I get my brush and mini and hands back in the shot if I've pulled them too close to look for some fine detail or something. Yep, so this was interesting. There's a lot of 3D in this miniature. The tendrils don't go straight from shoulders in a curve outwards. They kind of snake all over the place. So you really got to turn it upside down and around and backwards to make sure that you didn't miss spots. And even then I did miss spots. I had to go back and re-blue up the prime gray, and I had to go back and do more black on some blueberry spots that would crop up. But this is perhaps one of the first cats that I've painted, and I found the facial features to be a lot easier than the other minis that I've painted. I don't know if it's just the shapes of the mouth and teeth or what it is, but it really was easy to get white or tooth white, off-white, claw white into the teeth, and then not have a lot of spillover onto the rest of the face. So there wasn't a lot of need to push that light color back with the black and blue again. Same for the ends of each of the tendrils has lots of teeth, and in photos a lot of times the base of the teeth is a red gum. And so I actually am going to be using neon pink for the red, because on top of the black it really doesn't hold a lot of the brightness of the neon, and I think painting red on it would just get completely lost. So even in the video here it looks reddish more than an incandescent pink, although down on the paper, on the tray, it does look very pink. So for the eyes, I went with the neon pink as well. The request was for purple. Again, there was no way you're going to see purple on top of the black, but definitely I think it accomplished the right goal using the pink again. It really just still looked like it was meant to be purple over the black, because it darkened it up the pink so much. I like that it also made the eyes viewable. Most of the miniatures I either just use a wash on the face and then kind of hope for the best, or it's kind of cartoonish using the spots of white and or black in color. So for the base, I filled in the base with sort of a mixture of green and brown and gray, so it doesn't have distinct land formations, but it definitely has that I'm part of a nature painting kind of a run from the color between the colors. You did give it some life and some depth. It's really easy for a black miniature to get lost on a black base, so I mixed in brown and green and gray to give it sort of that ground feel. I was really pleased with how well, a lot of times when you have these WizKids miniatures, a lot of them have sections of ground instead of bases, and a lot of times that can mean that they either stand funny, or if it's warped or doesn't flatten all the way, they kind of wobble. And this one really went down well to the base, so that was another good thing that I think turned out. But let's show you how it turned out here. Let's get that final cut up on the screen. Alright, so there is the Displacer Beast. Its size, I think, meant that it was a little bit easier getting some of the details in, although you can see there on the one paw that the plastic had a weird extra set of shapes that were probably maybe mold lines, but it ended up looking like he had one extra massive claw. So, but there he is in profile, and I hope you enjoyed getting to see that process, and I'm really excited to see that miniature make an appearance in the campaign. So if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. You can support as well on Patreon or buy me a coffee, and those things all make make all of this happen. So we appreciate it, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks, Internet.